zero.
That's true, man.
Hey,
Okay, I'm just looking for.
I do not know. I cannot give you directions to what they're going to do on Sunday. So, Carrie. So I need, that's the one thing I can't do. John Vogel.
What up, Coo? Watch out, Vogel.
It's Gary.
Hi, I'm with the band.
There you go.
Hi, I'm with Can't show that to your mom, can you?
I'm not gonna show
All
it.
right. I have to get a Diet Pepsi.
Go for it.
Diet for
No fear.
Trying to at least.
How y'all doing?
Hi, John.
Art, what do you want to label these tapes? MK Unveiling. MK Unveiling. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Art.
Hey,
I
John.
want to turn to videotape you.
Wow, I'm on videotape. Where's it? This is going to MTV. Look at Joanne. Look at how beautiful she
Oh,
is.
isn't he sweet?
You're not gonna show up. Well, I can barely see you guys, but
Let's go in the light.
There is
look,
no
look at her
light.
back.
there is no
Look
light.
at
You
the
have
dresses,
to
the
go.
shorter dresses.
Look at those legs. Oh, you can't see them. Oh, there they.
does. Yeah. It doesn't look as bad on the screens as it looks on my monitor.
Nice face.
Yeah.
Your observation of Mortal Kombat's promotion.
Right. A B or anything like that. So.
I'm
Tell
first.
me where. Oh, you're first.
Well, you'll see them all in the morning.
You're recording now.
Yep.
Anyone can do it. Here I am. At the Williams Show.
Stop. All right, go.
So I'm still here. At the Williams Show. The much steadier camera. But still a lot of giggling going on.
Hey, here we go. We're zooming.
So I'm still here. I'm eating the food that they provide for, the guests and stuff. I'm still here.
No, you can stand up. Stand up.
Oh, you got it on the wide angle?
Yeah.
So, I figured I'd eat some food before the show about Mortal Kombat, And I'm all dressed up in my expensive clothes.
How much do they cost?
Altogether, maybe $100. Not including the underwear. Oops. But yeah, pretty excited. Ed Boon hasn't showed up yet because he missed his plane. That's about it. And Jennifer's behind the camera.
Obviously.
Give me the camera, I'll get you. Here's Jennifer. She's new here.
Very. It's like, okay, I can go home now.
All based on mine. Okay.
It's Pop! It's Mark Bonacho in his new look. Turn sideways. Take it off, baby.
We were supposed to leave at 8 o'clock. We sat on the tarmac until 10 to 9. So you left before just before. Jim was here a couple of days ago. He's interfering. It better be good.
It is Greg Ferris, the most famous artist in the world.
Make sure you keep filming this masterpiece.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'll get the end. I don't want to waste too much tape. I gotta get the show.
You do know the end?
No, I don't. Yeah, that thing. Here, I'll get it going. That thing right there, like that, that's a naked lady holding up a big old basket. Mr. Ferris, we're using magic white.
Big time magic white.
Which way you want to sit? Or where do you want to go? Plan too.
Take a seat. Again, tonight's showing will begin in about 5 minutes. Thank you. The exhibition is about to begin. Thank you.
To satisfy the ageless human drive for self-expression. That is what fuels the creation of a masterpiece. It is a vision of life that leaves us profoundly moved, a work that is cherished forever. These priceless treasures will be admired for generations to come. These prolific artists were in tune with their work. They were so admired that many tried to imitate their style, but none were able to capture the essence of beauty quite as they. Who carries on that tradition and sets the new standard by which all others are judged? Who is creating the works of art that will captivate future generations? Where are today's master creators? Well, good evening. Good evening and welcome to the Williams Valley Midway Masterpiece Gallery. We have quite an exciting show in store for you tonight. And I am pleased to announce that we have recently acquired some great fine works of art, which will soon be embraced by the entire world. But before we start that, there might be a few announcements, and one of the announcements is, as you leave here tonight and you go out, there will be a package of information for you and a little commemorative gift for this occasion, and I guess we'll know it as the Snow Show. No pun intended. But I'm sure that you are all now kind of concerned and kind of curious about our hardworking artist who was there during our reception period and what he was working on and the masterpiece that he was creating. So maybe we could show you what he was working on. Well, it kind of reminds me of my great uncle Sinclair Lisa Dillon. Sinclair had a little trouble picking the right closet to get dressed from. But seriously, we have some real masterpieces here tonight, and we invite you to witness their unveiling, their birth, right here tonight for the very first time. And we are sure that you will be as excited as we were when you view these great masterpieces. But what is a masterpiece? Well, it's a superb artistic accomplishment. It is the physical manifestation of tremendous skill. It is something to be admired, to be desired, to be coveted by the masses forever. And who creates these masterpieces? Who does this work? Well, it's an artist. It's a master. It's a person of incredible skill who has the ability to transform ordinary materials into priceless, valuable works of art. And you will see that value tonight as we unveil our own private masterpiece collection and offer them to you, the connoisseur. But first, let's talk a little bit about value and about the value of investing in masterpieces.
I was just trying to keep the bike away from my body, and something hit the front wheel, knocked the handlebars out of my hand, and somehow or other from this side of the bike, my hand went into this hole, this lightning hole, and then the sprocket spun past the swing arm right here and snipped it off. It didn't hurt as bad as you'd think, it just kind of burned. I'm used to it, it still works as clutch. They're right because it's a great thrill. Being to the top of an incredibly steep hill is awesome. There's me and a handful of guys, that can do this, who would care to, who would go out there and stick it out for fun. Pinball machines that I make generally are kind of like masculine themed. I like them also to be very challenging and maybe even a little, antagonistic, because I think people like to play games that they love to hate.
It's time to meet your maker.
adversary game. You play against the skull. You know, he doesn't talk nice. He tells you what to do. But if you listen to what he says, he'll tell you exactly how to play the game.
Prepare for the ride of your life.
The accelerator ramp moves the ball to like extreme speeds. It passes by a flipper quickly. If you're not paying attention, you go right by it. If you really do achieve your top score, the moment you do, the announcer voice will tell you, and player 3 is in first place. It's a great feature. It's a good rush. I love the graphics on the game. Playfield's a masterpiece. Every shot is clearly marked. I love its colors. It's a strong graphics package. Okay, when a player looks up at the back glass, he's going to see this set of kind of fierce but, you know, kind of disturbed, intense eyes staring back at him. Right above that is Jeremy McGrath doing the Superman air thing on a Honda CR250. A NASCAR coming across this way, and 3 or 4 road race motorcycles, skydiving in the background, and a rock climber. It's just an awesome statement. We have some great video modes.
Hey, wait now. I've never done this before. My parachute on? Where's everybody? Shut up and jump.
I really love the jump shot. It's unforgettable and addictive. You flip that flipper and the ball flies through the air, gets caught on the other side by another catcher ramp, and it continues to feed it back to the flipper so you can keep repeating it over and over and over again. This machine is about competition. It's really fast and intense. It's partly an adrenaline addiction too. It's good adventure.
Susan B. Anthony. Aren't you the lady that's on the dollar coin? What are you doing here? Well, listen, as long as you're here, maybe you can help me spread the word to all of these people about your beautiful coin.
I'd love to, Mr. Dillon, but I've tried to get the word out, and it seems to be growing rather slowly.
No, you're right. You're right, Miss Anthony, you're right. It is getting an awfully bad reputation, undeservedly so. But maybe we have to try something different. I'm no fashion consultant, but maybe a new image might help. Haha, let's try a little something. Let's just try something here.
Something like this.
Whoa! Well, your troubles are over. You know, Susan, we can never give up. We have to continue to try. We have to remember what our forefathers taught us, that we can accomplish whatever we set off our mind to do. That we can overcome every obstacle that's in our way. We will succeed.
Thank you, Mr. Dillon. I will never forget this day. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Susie. All right. Not a bad frame for 175 years old, you know that?
Oh, man.
Welcome, chosen one. You now stand before the very source of power. Behold, the magic.
Can you imagine that? Rachel, a master magician? I sure hope she can make big, big piles of water up here. But she's not the only one that can do magic tricks. Let me show you some of my own.
That was a joke.
I'm not finished. How about this, guys? This is Miss Cruisin' 1 and Miss Cruisin' 2. You know, when you have one masterpiece, you can draw some attention. When you have two masterpieces, you're going to draw a crowd. When you take two masterpieces and you link them together, boy, you got earnings. You got a lot of earnings. That's exactly what we've done. We've taken a masterpiece, put it alongside of another masterpiece and linked them, and you can see the results. The results are not only more value to the masterpiece, but also value to where you put the masterpiece. So now we can say that we now have linking and we can cruise the USA. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with my two friends. They're going to cruise the USA, and we do hope that you see them somewhere on the highway. That go beyond the best, beyond belief, beyond the definition of a masterpiece, where the skill of the artist and the master so exceeds expectations that one is left breathless and standing in awe. It is my honor to introduce to you tonight the final masterpiece in our private collection.
It's never really been a game. It's not about amusement. It's about power and obsession. It's controversy and it's battle. It stands supreme above all others. It is without question the most successful title in the history of our industry. It's a new realm because it's now a major motion picture. It's a live international tour. It's a groundbreaking advertising campaign. It's compelling secret codes that create new sources of revenue. Most importantly, it's an unprecedented event. The world's most powerful fighting experience, released now, so you can cash in on a universe of promotional support. 1995 belongs to Mortal Kombat. It can also belong to you.
Great.
What ideal environment would you create to guarantee the success of an arcade game? What kind of a machine would you build? How would you promote it? How would you ensure that players are driven back to the game over and over again? You might want to start with a proven winner. Maybe a household word with a massive player base eager for new challenges. You want the most successful game anthology in the history of electronic entertainment. Then, if you could only build a game like no other, the ideal machine, one that completely surpasses the expectations of the public. MK3. This masterpiece takes proven strengths and cranks up the intensity. It's faster, with more characters, backgrounds, and thrilling secret moves. We've also added a special new feature that will boost your collections. This combination lock is something revolutionary in our industry. It's like a briefcase lock with 6 wheels and 1 million combinations. By discovering these special combat codes, players will unlock the secrets of a new fighting world. Where will they learn the secret codes? Everywhere. In the film, live tour, in the animated series, even in the advertising. Those who learn secret codes will now be compelled to visit your arcade in search of secret power. How will the game be advertised? With the most aggressive campaign our industry has ever seen, one filled with intrigue and controversy, one that forces players back into the arcades in search of secret power. For a Mortal Kombat player, knowledge is power. Compelling secrets increase collections. That's why we've made secret codes the cornerstone of the ad campaign. From March through July, all major player and trade publications will be bombarded with ads like this. Notice the symbols we just mentioned. The ad campaign is designed to get players to use the secret codes. You'll see them in all of our advertising. You can use these codes in the game itself. How will it work? By using these symbols, Ads will provide clues to codes on MK3 games. It's like a puzzle where one piece is missing. To solve the puzzle, players must go to your location and play the game. What else will send them to your location? Something unheard of in our industry. TV ads for a coin-op game. To make the launch of this game truly history-making, Midway has produced a television commercial. During the month of April, this haunting ad will appear nationwide on MTV. Once again, it will feature secret codes to encourage repeat play. Throughout the year, you'll see licensed products, over $500 million worth. It's an unending supply of merchandise and Mortal Kombat awareness. In addition, and for a limited time, licensed Midway distributors and their operators will be the only source for special MK3 merchandise. In July, you'll be seeing a 3D animated feature, one that joins the theme to the latest advances in animation technology.
In each of us there burns the fury of a warrior. In every generation, a few are chosen to prove it. They will travel to a mystical land to fight for their honor, for their lives, and for the whole human race. In a tournament called Mortal Kombat.
Next, how about adding a live-action road tour? Beginning in September, Mortal Kombat The Live Tour will sweep across the globe, bringing martial arts and illusion to more than 200 cities. Special tournament tie-ins will be offered to MK3 operators. It's a landslide of publicity, but it's not over yet. Get ready for the $40 million major motion picture, Mortal Kombat. More than just a movie, it's another billboard for your game. Within the film will be hidden secrets that players can use at your arcade.
In each of us, there burns the fury of a warrior. In every generation, a few are chosen to prove it.
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament.
3 strangers will travel to the mystical realm of Outworld to defend our people against Shang Tsung, Wing Da, and his forces of darkness. In an ancient tournament, one more victory. Your soul is mine, and our world is theirs.
It has begun!
August 95.
Now, on top of everything else, we've taken one more step. It's a revolutionary strategy, brand new to coin-op. In September, when Mortal Kombat hysteria reaches a fever pitch, a ROM update will be available to operators free of charge. When you buy the game, you own the update. This update will feature new characters, new secret moves, and additional fighting environments not available on any home platform. The update will make your arcade game a brand new fighting experience. Most importantly, the codes required to access new features will be learned on other platforms. The net effect will be to drive all MK3 players to your arcade in search of new features and special secret powers. Welcome to the year of Mortal Kombat, the biggest phenomenon to ever hit our industry. All the elements we've described are more than just promotions on the same theme. They're really advertisements for the game and your arcade. When you buy Mortal Kombat 3, you'll participate in a carefully constructed strategy designed to drive players into your location. This is the year of Mortal Kombat, and today is day one.
I'd like to take the applause that they belong for the game. You have to agree that this unprecedented plan is like nothing the industry has ever seen, and yet so needs today, right now. Well, you can make the decision tonight, right here, to be part of it. And now, the tournament begins.
Behold the magic. The tournament has begun. It's time now to view the masterpieces.
Hey, John. What's up?
Nothing. Hey, Jim. Hey Steve, I got you for a lot of it, but my lens kept going out of focus and stuff, so I don't know how much.
Lens cap?
No, my lens kept going out of focus.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much of it is going to work.
That's the way it goes. They gotta have it. They gotta have it in regular.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Picture of you for bending time. Sure. Yes. Cool. You're a jack. Thanks. What's that? Stuff. Kick foot and then the glue for the face. I'm gonna go put it in the room and I'll come back out and we go.
Hey John, what's up? Just wanted to get you. I didn't get a whole lot of you guys when I was back there.
Oh, really?
Are you guys going to be hanging out? I mean, like around here, still in the costumes?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Flight okay?
I came in earlier. I was fine.
Oh, okay.
I heard you guys are...
Give me 5 on camera. Ow.
John, have you seen Carrie Madnick?
I've seen him around, but not recently.
MK3, not just a sequel, not just an upgrade of the original.
What's a good thing on that?
Sort of.
That's what he was. You know, they get
That's waving over there.
How are you?
Hey, can I get a copy of this?
Oh, Dave's got that. Hey, Dave, can I borrow your Batman Forever? You still have that?
Batman Forever? Oh, yeah. I hope I try that.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I think I still have it.
Oh, yeah.
You're awesome.
Huh?
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
That was great.
Piece, bro.
Pieces.
Pieces? 3 pieces.
They want to take some pictures later on about 5 minutes. I want to make sure that the guys into the game get a chance to, you know, demonstrate whatever.
This is me standing next to Kung Lao.
Some of the games aren't fun.
Right now, Texas.
Uh-oh.
And it's the only place to be. Mistakes because no trouble here. That's the place for me. I'm going to Texas. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to Texas.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. How'd you sell?
Bringing in a whole different
So anyway, oh hey, how you doing? What's up? The real world.
Hey, let's go.
I know.
Gary Pinacho. How you doing? Good to get in, right? Barely. Get in at 4:30.
Hey, Mark.
I got you.
Why not, Q? Ew, don't lick
Get
the
that snake away from that so you have to get...
This is foul. Ah! Love me like a woman.
Saw you in the video on that.
Saw me in the video?
Yeah, you were working in your office.
Oh, right, yeah, I know, isn't that cool? Yeah. I'm famous now.
Yeah, yeah. Let me oil you up. Get out of here. Hit the road, Jack.
What up, Coo?
Hey, get that camera out of here.
stretching out and stuff. I've never used one before. I want to see how it turns out. What?
Extra camera?
Hi Dave, what's up? Probably out of focus anyway. Hi Joanne, what's up?
Hi John, funny seeing you here.
I know.
I'll tell you, got the three most important cards.
That's my card there now, right?
Yeah. It's the two jokers and the ace of spades. It's the true story. It's really happened to me. So I'm walking down the street, down Broadway in New York, and this guy, let me look, you can't see this. Three cards, okay? This is what he did. He said, look, you're the joker. Two jokers. And the ace of spades. He said, now watch, the ace is the money card. So for $1, the ace is, and I'm paying you. I said, oh, come on, mister. Thanks, but no thanks. But I caught it. It's something sneaky, like this. So I said, okay, I'll play. The ace of spades is on the bottom. He said, no, you owe me $1. I said, okay, well, it's got to be on top. He said, no, it's $2. I said, well, the ace of spades is in the middle. He said, no, you're sleeping with me. That's $3. Wow. I said, $3? Wait a minute. You're not playing with the ace. He said, no, it's $4. I said, okay, good. It's not on the bottom. He said, no, it's on top. It's $5. I said, okay, it's got to be on top. He said, no, we got to be actually it's in the middle. Now it's $6. I said, okay, I know how you do this. So you got more than 3 cards here. They count the cards. At this point, I was getting so nervous.
What's underneath your watch, though?
Up, and it's a bunny rabbit. Now watch here, joke. And here's the other ace. The ace we're talking about. Now, what you gotta do is and the other joker, and I reclined my money. I said it's gotta be. Would you take this joker nice time? Okay, not your life. That's $14. Never played me there.
see a string of sequences and then go back to your arcades to play them. And then they see that they buy the animated video, and again, they get the another one.
be giving us a little demonstration of martial arts technique with a little subtext, a little plot, a little story. And then after they're finished with their routine, we will go to step 2, which is a demonstration of this game featuring Ed Boon and John Tobias. And that'll all be starting in a couple of minutes here. So stick around and get ready to see MK3 and its characters. Okay, let's roll. Okay, this is Mortal Kombat 3, and here are 4 of the fighters from Mortal Kombat 3. Our first contestant is... Sonya! Yeah. Sonya Blade, there she is. Yeah. Number 2, Kano. Right. That's Kano. Number 3 is Jax. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. And finally we have Kung Lao. All right, let's hear it for them. They're going to be giving us a little demonstration of martial arts technique. Here we go. We start with Kano and Sonya. Oh, jeez. That's no way to begin a demonstration. Well, I think Sonya is in a little trouble here. She's being tied to a gong. A fate that shouldn't befall anyone. Kano is swelling with pride. He's proud of himself. Yeah. Who will save Sonya? Okay. Who will? Ooh, Kung Lao. Lost his path. It's like a pretty even match. Several punches below the belt there. Ooh, it's Jax. Maybe he'll save Sonya. And Jax saves the day. All right, let's hear it for all of our Mortal Kombat characters. We have Sonya, Kung Lao, Jax, and Kano. Well, we did have Kano. Once we had Kano. Now we have a shell of a man. Let's hear it for him one more time, the Mortal Kombat characters. Thanks, guys. Now in a couple minutes, we're going to have Ed Boon and John Tobias come in here as soon as they show up, and they'll be showing us Mortal Kombat 3, some of the finer points of the game, some of the secret moves. This is our last demonstration of the day, so you might want to stick around. It's a couple seconds, and they'll be here.
Well, then don't let it kill you anymore.
They'll be over here in a second. Before they begin, I should let you know that this is the year of Mortal Kombat 3, really. There'll be a lot more than just this game, as if that's not enough. This is really the first element of the year of Mortal Kombat. It begins really today. In addition to this, there will be a making of Mortal Kombat tape that comes out in June. In July, there will be an animated feature that comes out. In August, there will be a feature-length film that comes out from the from the producers of Terminator 2. In September, there will be a live tour that kicks off. It'll go all around the globe and hit more than 200 cities. Also, operators who purchase this game will be getting a free ROM update that will include special new characters, special secret codes, special new backgrounds, and all of that will be coming in September. That will be a free ROM update. But right now, we'll get Ed Boon and John Tobias over here. Hey, Ed, John. And they're going to give us a little demonstration of Mortal Kombat. Ed will explain a little bit more about the codes that we talked about and how those feed everything back into the game.
First, I guess we'll start off with an explanation of the game when you start. A one-player map, you notice here there's 3 towers, 3 different heights, for 3 different degrees of difficulty. You know, a lot of people, some people were so good at Mortal Kombat they would be able to go through the whole game in 1 quarter. Other people couldn't get past the first time. So we basically set up 3 different levels of difficulty to allow the the player for advancing to higher levels. The tallest one also has a lot more hidden features, a lot more hidden characters, etc. Now join. One thing you notice in the game, you notice this dragon in the middle here. That's going to be it's a character that's controllable. Yeah, right now you cannot control, but will be controllable. John's going to give us a little demonstration of Cyrex. He's got these bombs you drop on the ground. Time to make it look right next to the guy. We've also got this teleport mode. One thing that we try to do in Mortal Kombat is try to introduce as much new elements as possible. We have the majority of the characters haven't been in any previous Mortal Kombat game. We've also added quite a bit to the basic element of the gameplay. You can notice on the control panel there's a run button that's basically the action. All the returning characters have all their existing moves. Plus, in addition to the for instance, it still has his teleport. In a minute, we'll get to the secret codes that we have. Just tied in with all of the each character has, as you see, fatality benefit. I do to see what the results of the codes are. Backgrounds are interactive. We have there's the fatalities that are associated with the actual backgrounds. Notice here, John and I, let's do a code here, which this basically is called dark fighting, which you're playing the game in the dark. When you hit a character, you can see, you get quick glimpses of the fight.
Hey, I would have to like, you still going. Look at this, oh boy, I said, down by, I gotta say. Hey, like an energizer rather. I got no
What I could?
What? Girls, the women.
On behalf of Williams Valley Midway, thank you very much. There's nothing better than, again, receiving awards from our customers, and thank you.
What's with the dude standing up in front of him?
Thank you.
It's like some guy standing up in front of everybody.
In pinball, it's at the highest level and frankly deserving of its own separate stage, and we'd like to... Those of you who don't recognize Steve RItchie out of his motorcycle uniform, this is him with a tie on tonight. First time I've seen him in a long time.
This was a major project for us, 14 months in the making. I gotta say thanks a lot to the fine work that these gentlemen did. Greg Ferris, hard work, and a hell of a lot of design input. Dwight Sullivan, design input and software. Dan Fortin for one of the best sound packages we ever had. Carl Biaggi for the finest mechanical engineering possible. Matt Coriel for help with effects and software. Scott Slomiani and Eugene Gear for Dot Matrix. I thank you very much.
Our next and last category, trying to stay within that time frame, is for video. And I'd like to do this, if I can, and have the factories move along as they did here. At the gold level, Midway Manufacturing, Revolution X. At the silver level, Super Street Fighter II, Capcom USA. Alien vs. Predator, Capcom. Dungeons and Dragons, Tower of Doom, Capcom. Accepting for Capcom, Ron Malinowski, Brian Duke, Dennis Sable, and Dennis Agpoa. And Ken Fredette accepting for Midway Manufacturing.
Well, we're doing the best we can out here, and I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.
At the next level, which is platinum, we've got NBA Tournament Edition, Midway Manufacturing, and because they have a number of these, we're just going to hold theirs off for a moment. And I'm sorry, I went slightly out of order. I'd like also to give gold awards at this point. Darkstalkers to Capcom. If they'll come back up, Dennis or Brian. One more gold, and this one I call on Bill Craven's domain. Come on, Bill.
It's gold. It's the most important award that we have tonight, as far as I'm concerned. Genie Blue, where are you? Fabtech. Great. One of the great games of all time. Genie, are you here? There she is. Since Frank left the company, it's been so much better.
Did George make it? Did anybody see George?
He's skiing with Joe. God, it's just a joke.
Mortal Kombat 2, The Kid. Ed Boon, John Tobias, John Vogel.
That sounds good to me.
USA, Eugene Jarvis, Mark Alfredo.
Alfredo!
That always happens, Killer Instinct. Kerry Bendick, Joel and Scott Hochberg. Midway Manufacturing, a lot of awards. If you all can come up here and claim.
Ken's looking this way. Boom, go. Boom, go. Come on, Tom.
Because they didn't do this.
I used to do my hair that way. No? No? That's gonna be a really boring video, John.
Oh no, it won't.
And digitize it?
What am I gonna digitize it for?
I don't know. You can make a party video.
See, the cool thing is I get Mark
Video game,
Panaccio
people
on
sit around and
tape.
get drunk and get
He hates it when.
trash sweets.
All right.
Work with it. Huh? What'd you say, Mark?
See the one who was dating someone?
He said I hated it, and I said I never did.
You hated it when I was trying to do the making of Terminator 2.
That's because it was copyrighted stuff and it wasn't my game.
No, I was getting your face, and you would like.
Oh, okay.
No. You've never watched Seinfeld before?
This is a great thing.
I think I've seen 3 episodes.
He got a card from this girl and he threw it away.
God, you suck. Oh, that was a good one.
Start off by introducing the various characters. First of all, on my right, we have Sonya Blade. That's Kano. Then we have Jax. Alright. And now, Kung Lao. Alright. Let's give him a hand. Okay, these guys are going to give us a little demonstration. Let's see what happens here. Kano and Sonya just hanging out of the hole. That was a way to begin a demonstration. I guess he's tying her to the gong. It's one of Kano's favorite things to do. He's a little proud of himself, I think. That's how Kano gloats. Who will save Sonya? Who will save Sonya from Kano? Come on! going here. Let's hear it for all the Mortal Kombat 3 characters. Kano, Sonya, Jax, and Kung Lao. All right. Now in a couple of seconds, we'll be taking a look at Mortal Kombat 3 featuring...
Different about this one than the previous one, Mortal Kombat 3. Thank you, Kato. I guess one of the things you could say is the main difference, which is Williams is actually, Midway is actually treating this game a lot differently than we do our normal videos. One of the reasons being all the other events that are kind of supporting the product. One of them is we actually have TV commercials that are going to be airing on MTV during the month of April. And also, every other event that is associated with Mortal Kombat is supporting the Mortal Kombat 3 arcade game. We have these basically a sequence of symbols, which everything is built around in terms of hidden features. If you notice here, I'm clicking these buttons and they're changing these symbols on the bottom here. When you get a correct sequence of symbols, a completely new feature or way of fighting is revealed. We're going to have fatalities which are associated with these symbols. We're going to have other. We have some features which are minor and just subtle changes to the gameplay, and some which are major, whether it's introducing an entire character or letting you control an entire new character into the game. And we also have the signature Mortal Kombat features, which is like the fatalities, the friendships, the animalities. Like we were saying before, Mortal Kombat 3 is a lot different from the other games, just in the sense of when it's coming out and what supporting it is. There's one fighting in the dark, and you have basically for the kids, you become just so ridiculously good at the game, adding twists to it. This stuff is, again, this code here is not the final code. So one of the, either the movie or animated coming out is going to have a sequence of symbols which the kids will see. They'll go to the arcade and try it out, and something like this is revealed. And then they see the next commercial, and then sorry about that.
Sign on the inside front cover here. Oh! All right, fine. Sign on Jack. Hi, John! How you doing? How's it going? Oh, okay. Good.
Again, with Mortal Kombat, we are releasing a Rama Code in September, which will contain hidden characters as well as additional selectable characters for the home. So when the home version comes out, will be Hysteria from Romania, but the arcade games will also have another. Again, are not contained in the home version. So this, and then when the movie comes out again, it's going to contain hidden codes. The home version are going to contain codes that were in the arcade version and not in the home version. Again, everything is focused back onto the arcade version. And that's basically Mortal Kombat.
Okay, that's Ed Boone explaining the year of Mortal Kombat. Keep in mind that in April you'll be seeing an advertisement on MTV television ad for Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat rock!
That's coming out called Mortal Kombat. In August in September. Thanks for attending. Well, if you came in the middle of this demonstration, we'll be doing another one in about an hour or so. So stop on by. Next, we'll take a look at No Fear across the aisle.
extreme skier. He's noted for having a phenomenal mohawk haircut, and he'll be appearing in Coca-Cola commercials very soon. Absolutely amazing.
The ACME 95 shows, you see Sonya signing an autograph.
Demonstration of the game itself from Ed Boon and John Tobias, two of the designers of the game. We should let you know that Mortal Kombat 3 is available now as a dedicated game or kit form. You can buy it both ways at this show, and it starts from the very first day of the game's offering. So this is the year of Mortal Kombat. This year you'll see that there will be a live tour, there will be a movie, there will be advertisements for the coin-op game on television, on MTV during the month of April. There will also be an animated feature. All of those are advertisements for your game, and all of them will send players back to your location and your arcade in search of secret powers and secret codes. Those secret codes are kind of the backbone of this game, and in a little while Ed Boon will explain how they work. But the basic concept is to send players back to your arcade over and over again. Also, operators who purchase Mortal Kombat 3 will be eligible for a free, not eligible, but they will own a free ROM update that will come out in September. That free ROM update will have secret characters, will have more backgrounds, and it will be different than any home game that's on the market, driving players back into the arcades again and again. There's an entire program associated with the year of Mortal Kombat, and Ed Boon will be out in a little bit to explain it to you, but stick around. These characters are going to get ready, they'll give you a little demonstration, and then we'll give you a demonstration up on the big screen, so thank you.
I have my fish eye, but if I did, the focus would be going out.
First there was Mortal Kombat. Then came Mortal Kombat 2.
See, he sucks.
Go, girl!
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the most astounding martial arts demonstration you have ever seen, featuring the characters from Mortal Kombat. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonya Blade. The deadly Kano. The fierce and powerful Jax. And the unstoppable Kung Lao. Kano, how can you do that to Sonya? What are you doing to Sonya, Kano? My God, Kano is tying her up. Revolution Martial Artist Kano. Who's going to save her? And here comes Kung Lao. Are you ready, Kano? Ready. Are you ready, Kung Lao? Fight! Who's going to save Sonya? And here comes Jax. I think it's over, Kano. Watch out!
Thank him.
Fatality. Ladies and gentlemen, Jax, Sonya, Kung Lao, and Kano, the Mortal Kombat 3 characters. You will now be seeing a demonstration by Ed Boon and John Tobias of Mortal Kombat 3 here on the big screen. Mortal Kombat 3 has 50% more image memory, a host of new characters, secret codes, new features like you've never seen before, the most astounding resolution of any video game ever.
We're treating this game a lot differently than we normally do when we introduce our game. There's quite a bit of other events that are supporting the whole Mortal Kombat franchise. We're tying in each one of them. All the advertisement we're doing is all kind of focused back onto Mortal Kombat 3. And I'll show you how in a minute. Let me go through one of the differences. When you choose play character Mortal Kombat, right here, there's 3 different levels of the hardest one here. And essentially there's more characters to fight, and the difficulty is harder and able to even finish the first guy. So we made challenges to expand a much broader range of players. The second thing is I'll add a second character here. You'll notice here that we have 14 selectable characters, of which there is a middle square right here which doesn't have a character, but actually is going to be another selectable character that's hidden.
I never get to see any of this video footage.
Blood.
Oh my god. That's not blood, that's a booger.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
it's
blood.
blood.
Symbol is
Battle start.
Thank you. And essentially all these characters have moves just like this. Just in the previous Mortal Kombat games, they have the
John Tobias. This is really the year of Mortal Kombat. When you buy Mortal Kombat, you buy much more than just a game because there is an entire year that is devoted to Mortal Kombat promotion, really. There's a code system in this game, and that's kind of the backbone of what's going to get players back into it, of course, besides the fighting. This code system will be explained a little bit more in detail by Ed Boon in a little while. But the basic concept is that there's secret codes that players can learn that will drive them back into the arcades. In April, you'll be seeing a television commercial on MTV that also features secret codes. In June, there will be a making of Mortal Kombat videotape. In July, you'll see a Mortal Kombat animated series. And in September, there will be the beginning of a live tour that will go to more than 200 cities around the globe. Also, if you purchase Mortal Kombat, you will also be receiving in September a free ROM update. This free ROM update will have secret new characters, secret backgrounds, and will be given to operators in September. So just when the movie's out, the animated tape is out, there will be a ROM update that will give you a fighting experience that isn't available in any other home platform. I should also tell you that Mortal Kombat now, we realize that there are a number of Mortal Kombat cabinets out there, and you can convert those to a Mortal Kombat 3 starting in April. The game will be available for delivery worldwide in April. Okay, let's introduce the Mortal Kombat characters. First of all, we have, see what they have going over here.
Wrong time.
I know, I did it that time.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you're in the realm. Come to the outer world.
This is how Kano gloats. Who will save Sonya? Who? That's the question. Who will save Sonya? Could it be Kung Lao? Let's hear them for. We have Jax, we have Kung Lao, We have Sonia and we have Kato with the sword head. Okay, now we're going to take a look at this game, Mortal Kombat 8, with this game. But there's a whole list of different promotions that you're going to be seeing during the course of the year. Coming in April, there will be a television ad for a coin-op game. After that, you'll see a making-of tape. After that, an animated tape. Ultimately, you'll see a film. That'll take place in August. And in September, the beginning of a live tour. We should let you know that Mortal Kombat 3 is being offered for sale right now in 2 different ways. You can buy it in the standard dedicated way, which are these cabinets, but we're also often going to play, and they'll be telling you about the code system and how that will funnel players back into your location over and over and over again. So here's John's guidance.
Okay, people, what Jim just mentioned, our code system is something, oh, actually here's a fatality. What Jim was just talking about was a code system that we put into the game that you can access through the versus screen in a 2-player game. And what these codes do is they enable the player to get to different variations of playing the game. You can get the codes through the ads that we're running on television, through magazine ads. Also, codes will be hidden in the New Line movie that's coming out. This one's called Dark Fighting. What this does is the screen goes completely black until a player contacts with another player, and then it flashes bright again. You can see sort of what you're doing. There's all sorts of things like this buried into the game. Again, accessible through the secret codes. And as I was saying, codes are hidden all over the place in ads. In the motion picture that New Line's putting out, that'll be released in August, and that's a $40 million motion picture. Also, codes will be hidden in the animated feature, which is coming out in videotape, that's also by New Line. And also, codes will also be given out through the live tour, which is also happening this summer. In Mortal Kombat 2, we have 14 playable characters, 8 new ones, 7 returning characters. Here's a couple of our new cybernetic ninja robots, Sector and Cyrex. And here's another feature accessing through our code is if you disable blocking, the block button doesn't do anything. Another thing we've done is more of the backgrounds are interactive with the player finder. So maybe we'll need a quick demonstration after I finish this tour out here. Oh yeah, what's about that? Alright, watch this, folks. We call this the Pit Part 3. Alright, well that's a quick demonstration of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, thanks folks.
Here, and once again, this is the year of Mortal Kombat. You saw those kids now. So players can learn in the game. So you compare to those almost a briefcase lock type thing on the bottom here. You'll see those codes over and over and over again. In the TV ads, it's going to be on MTV in April. In all of our print advertising, which will take place from now all the way through July. You'll also see those codes in the animated tape that comes out also in July. In August, you'll see those codes in the movie. And in September, the live tour begins. Anyway, all of those events are a billboard for this game. In September, there will also be a free ROM update for operators. That will add new backgrounds, new characters, new secrets to the game. And what that means is that if you own Mortal Kombat 3 in September, you can change your game into a brand new fighting experience that will not be available on any home platform. In fact, we will be releasing secret codes in the home games that will feed players back into the arcades. The only place that players will be able to use those secret codes is back in the arcades. we're trying to do here is make all home games that exist a billboard for arcade games. The Ultimate Fighting experience will still only be available in arcades all the way through the year. So this is the year of Mortal Kombat, and we ask you to participate in it. One more thing, one more incentive, one more reason to participate in the year of Mortal Kombat is the fact that this game is being offered.
Now go ahead and shoot him. Double mid, come. That's the way it is.
Got y'all now.
Look, it's like MTV.
Right.